The New York Stock Exchange is now closed.
To alcohol, the cause of and solution to all of life's problems.
To bring it on, yo!
There's a special rung in hell reserved for people who waste good scotch.
I love scotch. Scotch is scotch.
But you need to drink first.
I drink and I know things.
Holy shit. We're all over the place. I think we gotta
what?
I feel like I can't drink caffeine before a podcast. My hands are sweaty.
Because you can feel it coming in the air. You know, you feel in the air. There's honestly, you know what I will say about the Not So Happy Hour podcast is there's an energy that most people will never experience.
I know. We should have brought
There's an energy in this room. We want it. We want you to subscribe. Now, what we're going to try to do is cut these episodes down because we got an average viewership of 28 or 26 seconds on YouTube. 26 seconds. If
But
you can hit 29.
And
shoot
then
me a
next
DM.
week, 31.
31, yeah. If I can get a minute.
A minute
If I can
average.
get a minute of your time. Right? I got an elevator pitch. I used to do door-to-door sales. What'd you say no to? What'd she say no to? No. To
I don't know,
what?
how long have we been going already?
Oh, we've been going 2.5 hours.
No way.
No, 29 minutes.
Holy shit.
Goes quick, dude. Goes quick.
Time flies when you're having fun.
I will say this. Ranted a little bit. Said a few words.
I know, dude. I was just listening to your mushrooms.
Was I going too hard with the mushrooms? With the shrooms?
No. I feel educated.
Very interesting, though, with the mushrooms. I mean, and I'll say this, too. I'm talking about these fanciful, tales.
At what point
These fables.
in this
They're not fables. They're true.
in this podcast journey would you be willing to take mushrooms?
Live on the pod?
Yeah.
As soon as I get to a minute. No, how long's a trip? Once I get viewership to survive the duration of that trip, then I'll trip. I'll say this, all right? I'm not going to lose my mind and just speak out all my insecurities and the dark cloud, just, you know what I mean? Clear out my conscience. I'm not going to clear out my conscience on the internet for 26 seconds.
All right. Well, how long does a mushroom trip last?
I don't know. More than 26 seconds.
But how do you know all that about mushrooms? You don't even know that part.
Jay, because I'm an intellectual. I'm not a drug addict.
All right, let's see.
No, but what I will say about mushrooms is people give it a bad rap because, I don't know, I think I'm reading or I already read it. I'm going to read it again. But The Immortality Key by Brian I'm going to fuck up his name. Mara Rescue. I was trying to memorize it the other night because I was like, I love this guy. I love Brian Mara Rescue. Come to my rescue. No, but he wrote this book. What? Can last a lifetime?
Fucking hell. Yeah, you got to be careful. Take the wrong one, dude.
No,
it says on average, the effects of shrooms last between 4 and 6 hours. Although it varies person to person, age, tolerance, how much, frame of mind, and expectations. Fresh or dried. But you know why I think mushrooms are coming back? Maybe they were popular, but I think after like Vietnam and shit, after all those hippies, that's when everyone was like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nancy Reagan say no.
Yeah. That's when it started.
And then science came out. It's like, well, you could actually, a lot of benefits. Just don't overdo it.
Well, we ran the War on Drugs campaign.
Against our own citizens?
Yeah. While the CIA was shipping cocaine, way worse for you than mushrooms. Mushrooms are non-addictive.
By the pound, too.
It's no problem. Unless you have some psychological issues, If you're
Probably shouldn't
makes-
take it if you have schizophrenia.
Yeah, it's really bad. So, but if you're predisposed to schizophrenia, it can make you go psychotic and lose your mind. That's what happens. But it's like, it was gonna, I don't know. The way I see it is gonna happen anyway. You know what I mean? You're gonna drink too much and then trigger it. It's like if it's in your, it is what it is. But what I will say is, yeah, mushrooms have been eaten throughout history. And we know, I almost feel like we kind of naturally know. We know they're trippy. They got them in all these fairy tale books. I mean, it's probably from my grandpa from Germany, right?
Mhm.
From the fatherland, which Germany said it's giving its undivided support to Israel. Okay.
Despite what happened less than
I'm not going to get myself canceled by saying any more about that.
80 years
But I'm going to
ago.
say, we're on the right side of history now. Well, depending on who you
I was
ask.
going to say you got to ask the right person.
Here we go, dude. Here we go.
Historically speaking,
Are the Germans in trouble again?
I was going to say, historically speaking, both our races are not huge fans.
Yeah, but now,
But now we're woke and dope.
yeah, we're woke and dope. But what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So mushrooms have been used throughout history, but then they stopped. They kind of outlawed it with a bunch of shit. And then the latest thing was the hippie movement. And then the war on drugs while we were shipping cocaine into Arkansas under Governor Bill Clinton. Don't shoot me. Don't drown me. Jay's a chef.
It's probably going to go over a lot of people's heads.
Anyway, and I was listening to Roger Reeves, and he says, because Barry Seal worked for him for a while, and Barry Seal is the guy. He was a CIA operative flying cocaine from
Yeah, but dude,
Panama
the thing
to-
that's crazy, because when you say CIA operative,
to Arkansas.
it makes it seem like he was in the CIA his whole life. When in fact he was just a commercial pilot. And then the CIA came to him and they're like, hey, you like a few extra bucks?
Yeah. Do you want to poison our citizens?
And then get
Put
whacked
them in jail
a few years later.
for being black? I'm just saying. That's what they did. And Carter started it. So, you know what I mean? Reagan gets a lot of flack, but this is a bipartisan issue, dude. Is that correct terminology? Bipartisan?
Yeah. But I think it's the men in the black suits, dude.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's
above-
both. It's both parties.
It's Illuminati. It's above both
Illuminati.
of them.
The Killuminati. No, but yeah, so the war on drugs happened, but there's this fantastic book. They're saying it's by Brian Mararescu or something like that. The Immortality Key. He was just on Joe Rogan recently. I listened to it's the second time on. And I listened to the book on Audible. Sue me. I didn't
You're
read
a busy
it.
guy.
Yeah, I'm a busy guy. Look at me. What the fuck? Podcasting on a weekday. But I'm going to re-listen to it because I'm so busy. But he was talking about this idea that who wrote it? I know Carl Ruck was one of them, but they wrote this book called Road to Eleusis in the 70s at Harvard. It was pretty much like banned. No one liked it because the idea was that the ancient Greeks that shaped Western civilization were doing these, were tripping out on mushrooms and whatnot, and ergot more specifically. So like spiked wine, spiked beer, but spiked with psychedelics. And they trip out. It opened their mind. And like Joe Rogan was pointing out on the Brian Mararescu podcast, he's like, I mean, think about it. They invented democracy. So up till that point, it's like you have dictators. That was the normal way. Everyone wants to be king.
Yeah.
So you have to be on some kind of drug to say, hey, how about we're like all equal and then we all vote on it. No sober person's doing that. And you can see it. Like you said, too, it's like, look at our current politicians. They're all jockeying for power. They don't want to work with each other. And they're all saying no. They're on shit like cocaine. White House. Maybe it was just Hunter, but I doubt it. I bet it a lot more than just Hunter Biden is on cocaine at the White House. Right? They're all on it. And they're just, conquer. You know what I mean?
How do they know they're not getting fentanyl?
They're getting pure coke from the CIA straight off of out of Colombia, right off the leaf. You know what I mean?
It's a one-way flight, Columbia to DC.
It's a one-way flight. There is a flight from Colombia to DC
Probably doesn't show up on radar.
that doesn't show up on the radar. No, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, you can get it. If you're rich enough, you can get some pure coke. I mean, the more money you drop, the more pure it is. The less stepped on. The less stepped on it is. I mean, if you're doing pure cocaine, it's pretty, to my knowledge, it's pretty hard to even overdose on it. Not hard. I don't know. Maybe it is hard, but I know one thing that's not hard on pure cocaine.
What?
Your little Jimmy. No, I'm kidding. Bad joke. Sorry. I don't want to be hacky. I just want to get through this podcast, you know what I mean, get a few views. 26 seconds, so fuck it. If I say something offensive, you hit the 26 seconds in the wrong spot. No, but what I'm saying is if it's pretty pure, it's like what kills you a lot of times, I think, is when they step on it. Yeah. Because I was listening to this guy, he was in a Mexican prison. He's Mexican. And he was drug dealer. He was in with the head honcho there. Is that a racist term? Head honcho?
No, why? Because it sounds like poncho?
Yeah.
I think you're okay.
The big poncho. Is that racist?
I think now you're...
The biggest poncho in the cartel.
I think you're starting to
I just picture a lot of
to creep over into the racist category.
To creep across the border of race. To jump the border wall of racism. To cross the racist grand. That was pretty hacky. I'm sorry. Too much. Yeah, but he was saying he was doing like a bunch of pure coke, and he's like, yeah, it's pretty hard to overdose. He got alcohol poisoning. That's what got him.
Oh, it makes sense because it keeps you awake.
Yeah.
You just feel like you can just keep drinking and drinking and drinking.
But he didn't even have a choice. The guy was like, keep partying with me, another line. And he said he literally snuck out of there, and the guy sent like his sicarios, and he's like, where'd you go? He wants to keep partying with you. Come on back and take more tequila. And he took him till he alcohol poisoning. He said it was miserable.
Holy fuck, that would suck.
Yeah.
You're trying to leave a party.
El Chapito wants to rip a line.
A group of dudes with some guns. Says, no, you can't leave. You better collapse.
He was in prison. He couldn't go far. It was like DC Get Him to the Gringo, or Get the Gringo with
Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson. He said that movie is the most accurate representation of Mexican prison. So that's how it is. It's like there's there's clubs in there.
Oh, I mean, it doesn't look that bad then.
But if you're at the bottom, it's pretty bad. You get nothing. You're just crammed into a cell with a bunch of other people. Because he said he became a drug addict, lost his money. If you don't have money coming in, then you're fucked. You're at the bottom. Everyone can take advantage of you, do whatever you want. They take your shoes, they take your clothes. You're just in your underwear, crammed in with a bunch of other dudes.
Yeah, but
in
like,
their
dude, if you got stuck in Mexican prison, I'll just send you $100 a month. You live like a king.
The problem is, though, the other guys in there, you wouldn't necessarily live like a king because you could probably get a bunch of stuff.
You'd probably be in the top 10% of people in there, though.
Yeah, I would say. But what I'm saying is, like, the guys that are top are drug dealers that are making millions of dollars.
I know, but everyone else is making fucking 2 pesos a day.
Yeah, but then I think they're at the bottom.
That's what I mean. So if you have $100,
yeah, you could pay a couple. Yeah.
I'll give you 500.
No, I mean, I think 100. I could.
You could stretch.
I could stretch it.
What's the conversion rate? Is it like
23,000?
I think
23,000 to $1.
No, 2,300. Sorry.
Oh, 2,300.
No, 2,300 to 100.
Oh,
what am I trying to fucking say?
Wouldn't that just be 23 to 1?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry, my roommate. I went to go Google, and then my roommate was blowing up my phone. Conversion.
Jay moved into a new
conversion rate.
New spot. Which is pretty exciting.
I know, dude. I have my own room. Whoa, dude. 1 peso. Bam.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's like 5 cents, almost 6 cents.
Yeah.
So.
Can we do this? Can we make this a little easier? What's 1 US
Well,
dollar?
yeah, it's like 1 to 20. Like you were saying. You said 1 to 23. It
Oh,
probably
1
was.
to
but
17. Damn, dude. 1 to 1746. How much better would that be if it was 1776?
Also, we were trying to do these short podcasts, so we should have ended it earlier because now we jumped into another topic. Should have ended it with the shrooms, but we kept going. We refused. We refused. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, here's the thing about moving in with randoms, dude. And if you guys hear this, I'm sorry.
Jay's out here texting his roommates.
I'm not trying to. I just like saw this.
Jay has a shorter attention span than our average viewer. 26 seconds.
God, dude. Whatever. I'm not gonna air out my laundry on the podcast.
Are you sure? Oh no,
yeah,
you
if we're making 20 grand a month already, I wouldn't give a
well, your
fuck.
roommates listen to it.
I wouldn't care who I offended if I was making 20 grand a month. 10 grand a month, I think I would not care what anybody thought. Because I already kind of don't. We both don't.
See, if you whistle into a microphone,
As I'm talking, I'm sure the listeners love that.
you have to suck it. You can't blow it.
What? What did you just say?
If you whistle into a microphone, you have to suck it, not blow it. Let me expand. If I blow the air out to whistle, super annoying. So staticky. So if that was your 26 seconds, fuck you. But if you suck it,
We are all over the place. But
Works
the good
better.
thing is, it does kind of come back eventually.
coming around the bend. Sorry, I was thinking about mushrooms and hippies.
I know, dude.
A little CCR.
How much caffeine did you have?
All right,
today?
we're at 45 minutes. Jay?
I think we could cut it to 220.
Oh, cut it into 2 parts? Not a bad idea. That's what we're going to do. We're going to cut it in 2 parts. No, let's just keep going then.
Oh, or
So I was
we
going
can
to say end it and do another one.
Oh, yeah. Should we change our clothes so no one knows?
Yeah, let's just... No. Let's just do a part 1 and part 2. That's fine.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it doesn't matter. We're figuring it out.
And part 1's going to be 26 seconds. And we're going to do increments of 26 seconds.
Or should we reach episode number 3 be called 26 seconds? So for 26 seconds, we talk about how pissed we are. We only get 26 seconds.
Yeah.
And then drop episode 4 like the same day so people can listen to it. So it makes sense. So we drop episode 3,
Yeah.
call it 26 seconds. Just a rant.
Yeah.
And then like tomorrow, we'll drop the 4th one.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Scream at someone?
Yeah. Scream at the 35 people that listen to this.
Yeah, we should.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying,
And
there's
I'm disappointed.
a lot of people who are going to listen to this and be like, I thought they were both way smarter. Like, who are these 2 fucking 27-year-old ADHD?
Whoa, don't air out my
crackhead
age.
kids.
Dude, I'm a 17-year-old influencer. What are you talking about? I'm on TikTok. I'm 17. I don't know if I want to go to school or if I just want to dance.
Or imagine if you sounded like that at 17 now. With how deep your voice is.
did. I'm.
Because I have a little
Batman.
bitch voice.
You say that, but everyone thinks so when they hear their own voice.
Bro, I'm fucking
When they
hungry. The other thing
Are you
about
hungry?
doing another episode is I still have to move the rest of my shit back.
You have to move the shit bag? Which one of your roommates is that?
No,
Oh,
all my shit
Sorry.
that's here.
I don't
have
know
to
your
move-
roommates.
I have
So
to
I can make jokes. It's
True.
all in innocent
I'm saying
fun.
I have to move my shit back, like from
Oh, yeah.
from here to my new place.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Should we make a video and put it on YouTube?
Yeah,
Disney
we
Spawn.
should. Jay can see the Hollywood sign from his house, and Tim, Okay. If you want, I mean, I'm sure. Are you against it, Jay? If we set up like a little chair, I mean, there's some seating up there already.
I'll make
I mean,
you some
Dylan,
steak.
you could be very comfortable
Yeah.
on the rooftop. It's a rooftop patio. What do you think about a rooftop patio?
I think they're dope. But since we're on the
Trashy
topic,
or classy?
classy. Here's what I'll say though. Since we're on the topic of the Hollywood sign,
I agree.
for the politicians of California and of the greater LA County area, why the fuck doesn't it light up at night?
a
You
good
tax us
question.
to fix roads that aren't getting fixed. Tax me another $1 a month.
Fix
and
our
everybody
monuments.
else and fucking light it at night.
Bro, when are they going to take down the Hollywood sign? 'Cause it's not woke enough.
Yeah, or how about Elon fucking donate some panels, dude?
No, Elon doesn't give a shit about the Hollywood sign.
Or Hollywood, or
I think
California.
George
Did he
Clooney.
leave?
I think George Clooney paid for the O or something like that.
I don't know how much it costs.
Well, the original guy that put it up, it was like a real estate guy. He was trying to sell the Hollywood Hills. So he put up, I think it said Hollywood Land.
And it probably lit up back then.
It probably lit up. I mean, I wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised. But anyway, so then it became famous, and then it like fell apart, and then a bunch of actors, you know,
That's crazy. Of all the people you knew,
that's smart people.
where would you put me at?
Just kidding.
Of the people that you know of likelihood to live in Hollywood.
Oh yeah, that's just crazy, dude. It's just crazy.
Out of everyone. Dude, I never want to move to LA County. Let alone fucking
Yeah, I don't want to move to LA County either, but here we are. But also, I will say this about it's fun, dude. I'm having a good time. I mean, people
No, I am
shit on
too.
it. I have it. I love it. Do I love it? I love how much I hate it. I feel something here, you know what I mean?
It's like an abusive relationship.
Emptiness.
Just keep coming back.
Frustration. The frustration that you feel on the 405, it's worth it, dude. I mean, it's way better. I was in Illinois selling pest control in a cornfield. All I could see was corn. Just green cornfields for as long as I could see. There's nothing to frustrate me. But I was just so bored and miserable. At least I can cut someone off. I can scream at them. I can unleash my frustrations on another human being.
But they don't know you are because they're in their car too.
Oh, they know, dude. Roll down the window, make eye contact. Look at me, motherfucker.
Cut 'em
I am the
off,
captain now.
Stop on the freeway, get out the car.
Yeah. No. You don't want to
But,
road
dude,
rage
traffic,
in
though-
LA.
As long as you avoid the 405, it's really not too bad. In the morning, it's pretty crazy. But my theory, like I've told you this, it's the fact that there's garbage trucks, buses, school buses, the whole thing. And then there's like a little spike between like 3:30 and 6:30, but
Yeah.
p.m. So between 6 a.m. and 9 a.m.
Pacific Standard.
and then 3 p.m. to maybe 6 or 7.
Yeah. No, I agree. Let me
But
ask
then again,
you
we
this.
say that with our job to where we can kind of drive whenever we want. We don't have to commute to an 8 to 5 or 9 to 5.
Yeah, we're influencers. You know what I mean?
Oh, brother.
A 17-year-old TikTok influencer. It's what it is. It's what it is, Jay. I don't know what else to say. It is what it is. But
Yeah.
you know what I will ask you, because it's getting creepy,
Uh-huh.
you talking about my age.
I said we're 27, and you said no, we're
We.
17. You
Bro,
said
you're almost
17.
30, dude. I'm trying to hit 21.
You're older than me.
trying to hit 21. I just want to be able to go into a bar, spend $100, catch a brain tickle. Let me ask you this, dude. What's your favorite type of shitty beer? I actually don't know this about you. Like, I'm talking Bud Light, Bud Heavy, Coors,
I don't
Coors
really drink
Banquet.
shitty beer.
the champagne of beer. You don't drink the champagne of beer?
If I had to pick one,
No, if you had to pick one, right? Rolling Cock,
no. If I had to pick, it might.
PBR.
No. I mean, if I'm at a rodeo, I'll drink a PBR. But I would say I don't do Trader Joe's, the Boatswain. That's pretty good.
Boatswain.
But for like main
I'm saying like
beer that
mass-
people would know,
Yeah.
probably Coors
You know what I like, dude? Which is crazy, and maybe this is
or Bud Light.
maybe this is my
Okay, let me give you three.
my
Coors-
southern talking.
Coors, Bud Light, Budweiser would be my top three.
Bro, I would go with, believe it or not, Busch.
Busch Light. Yeah, do a lot of people?
How about Heineken? Does Heineken count?
I don't know.
Heineken's good because in Brazil they love Heineken, and I was drinking so much Heineken. I thought it was good. I had nothing against it.
Busch Light is pretty good. Busch Latte, what's it called?
Yeah.
I like that guy. You betcha. He's just like this. Makes funny videos, but he loves Busch Light.
I remember.
But I didn't know Busch Light until I was like 22. So that's why, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Of the main big ones, that's what I would say.
Yeah. I remember, dude, you were there. It was our first time going out in Pacific Beach. Me and Jay moved down to Pacific Beach. We shared a bedroom with those psychopaths. We
Luckily,
talked
they were
about this before. I'm not
upstairs.
gonna. Never mind.
Yeah.
But anyway, so then we got a fake ID, allegedly, right? And waltzed into, moseyed on over. You know what I mean? I don't want to say that Jacob was moonwalked his way in, but we did.
If I could dance, maybe.
Yeah, we shuffled in there, so to speak. It was what was it? It was PB Cantina. Okay, so it's called PB Cantina for Pacific Beach Cantina, but it's called PB, right? And then they had a beer on the menu, mind you. Never ordered from a bar, but on the menu it said like it just said PB beer. So I was like, oh, is this a local brew? Is this a micro brew? Is this an IPA? Is it a Simcoe hop? I don't know. Let me try it. It was PBR, dude. Remember they gave us two cans of PBR, and we didn't know what to say. Like you just accept, oh yeah, this is exactly what I ordered. Suffered through it.
I don't remember that.
You guys want another round? Yeah, but no. Can I get like a stone? Can I cast a stone? No, but I'm just kidding. We didn't order another. We couldn't afford it. Spent all our money on the PBR.
Because we graduated high school a year and a half before that.
But
all right, dude. I gotta pee. I gotta pack.
Jay's got to urinate. Jay wants to do the podcast, and we get on here, and he rushes me through it.
No, we said we were gonna do.
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, we've almost done an hour. Give me a 4-minute monologue. I'll clip it. I'm clipping now. Go.
I can't, dude.
It was
Because I think of monologue and I think of the lemonade scene from The Fall of the House of Usher, and I will never be able to compete.
Give me your best impression of the lemon scene in Fallout. I'll be the detective. This is a great fucking show.
Dude, there's no shot
It's
I'm gonna
called
get it.
The Fall of the House of Usher. It's based off of Edgar Allan Poe's bunch of stories, but
Lemonade
the
scene.
detective. Okay, the lemon scene. So here I go. When life gives you lemons. No. You say that. You say when life gives you.
I'll let you do it because you would do it better.
You want me to do it?
Yeah.
No, I can't. I can't.
I can
do it.
describe the
I've
scene.
done too many monologues.
I can describe this scene, but I can't reenact.
All right, I'll
the
do
scene.
it. Fuck it. Here we go.
Go for it.
When life gives you lemons.
Oh God! Just talk normal.
When life gives you lemons.
When life. No.
When life gives you lemons.
Hit me with it. Do you have to hit your line?
Do you make lemonade?
No.
What do you do?
You take those lemons and you start a marketing campaign, a sales campaign. You get a Kardashian to suck a lemon off a porn star. Suck a lemon wedge. You know what I mean? I just remember that. Suck a lemon wedge. You get Harry Styles to wear lemon shoes at con.
What is con?
That's the movie festival, the film festival, like one that it's Cannes is the way it's spelled. Cannes movie festival, or it's like Cannes movie award. This one at Cannes. It's just like a famous movie festival.
Raising
Influencers
Cane's.
go. Yeah, but he said con, and then you want to genetically alter the seed so you can poison the children, make them look like tits, patent those seeds,
Put them on a farmer's land.
let it out into the wild, let it grow, and when you find it on a sharecropper's land,
You went so.
you cut them down. And you take their firstborn. You make him a worker, an indentured servant. Put him in a life of servitude, and he builds up, and he works so hard. He's so angry. He's like, what happened? What happened? It was the lemons.
You went off script.
It was the lemons. So he goes to the genetic lemon testing facility. He breaks in, pulls out a gun, shoots the whole thing.
You almost had it.
Then, what's his name? What's that guy? The conspiracy theorist.
Joe Rogan?
No. Bigger. Conspiracy theorist.
Oh, the ex-Navy SEAL dude?
No, dude. Come on. The OG. Well, it's not going to make any more sense, but I was going to say he goes in there, guns the place down, right? Don't age gate us, YouTube. And then the conspiracy theorist, super famous. I think you subscribe to his stuff, right? Don't you take all your news from him? Infowars.
I don't follow
Infowars.
I don't follow Infowars.
Do you know who does Infowars? Are you kidding me, Jay? You just had a Celsius. I know I can't think of it, but the fact we both can't think of it. Bro, who does
Alex
Infowars?
Jones.
Alex Jones. The frogs are gay. Anyway, then Alex Jones gets on Infowars and he says this was a false flag, and you sue him for $1 billion. And with that $1 billion, then and only then do you make lemonade.
I think in the show it's like 2.5 minutes for the monologue.
It was something like that, though.
I think you get
the idea. I don't know.
No, they don't. If they haven't seen it, there's no chance.
All right, thank you so much. Rock out with your cocktail.
The New York Stock Exchange is now closed.
To alcohol, the cause of and solution to all of life's problems.
To the break of dawn, yo!
There's a special rung in Helms that people waste good scotch.
I love scotch. Scotch is scotch.
But you need to drink first.
I drink and I know things.